my very dear young friends, on December 23rd, 2014, around 9:20 in the morning, I was sitting in my office, almost buried in the heaps of files. And then suddenly, I got a wireless message from Rajouri Garden Police Station. It was a chilling message. It numbed me. Two goons riding a motorbike had thrown acid on a young lady doctor. She was driving her scooty to the hospital. We immediately rushed to the spot and moved her to the hospital. Then I was the Joint Commissioner of Police of that area. Electronic media, social media immediately started flashing this bad news. Acid attack on a young lady doctor. Delhi is not safe for women, etc., etc. And we were under tremendous pressure. She was just 29 years old. She was planning her marriage and kids. And these two goons had thrown acid and severely burnt her face and made her life miserable. We were really under a lot of pressure. We decided we will not take this case as an isolated acid attack on a young lady doctor because our pride was wounded. We decided we will take this case as an attack on the pride of Delhi police. And we started working very hard. But we were not getting any clues because, strangely, these two goons, when throwing the acid, had also snatched her purse. Acid throwing is a hate crime. Snatching the purse is a money crime. And generally, these two kinds of crimes, hate crime and money crime, they don't happen together. So we were baffled. Which direction should we go? What was the motive of the crime? Whether money or the hate crime? And in this baffling, because we were not getting any clues, so I realized my team was getting demotivated. And when I sensed this, I immediately said, I will not go back home until we solve this case. And I literally camped in the Rajouri Garden Police Station. Seeing my determination and commitment, my team also rekindled their fire and started working very hard. But still, no clue was coming. After 30 hours of strenuous efforts, we got a very poor quality CCTV footage. And this CCTV was hung outside a random shop, which was 3 kilometers away from the scene of crime. And then we realized these two goons were chasing that young lady doctor for the last 3 kilometers. No one chases you to snatch your purse for 3 kilometers. Because in 3 kilometers in a busy market, there are so many people, you can snatch anyone's purse. So why would you chase someone for 3 kilometers? So we realized the purpose is the hate crime, not the money crime. And hate crime means somebody known to her, somebody close to her would have done. So we started interrogating her close relatives, her close friends, her acquaintances, etc., etc. And in the process, we realized she had a young male doctor friend who was very fond of her and he wanted to marry her. But she was not interested. She told him, "You are just a friend, stay as a friend, nothing more, nothing less." This male doctor friend could not tolerate his rejection. And he hatched a dirty plan. He hired these two goons, paid them small amount of money and burnt her face, made her life miserable. We arrested this male doctor friend. We also arrested those two goons, recovered motorbike, also recovered part of the acid, etc. And now the media was singing our praises. Media was saying all the glorious things about Delhi police. We had two options. One, we would have rested and enjoyed the media glory. But then some other acid attack would have happened. Some other rape would have taken place on a hapless woman. So we decided we will not allow our fire to die out. We will do something significant for women protection in the city. I called my team and I told them, if a small CCTV footage can help us in solving such a big sensational case, we should spread the CCTV network all over the city. But my team said, and rightly so, sir, we do not have financial resources. Delhi police actually has limited financial resources. So I said, okay, we cannot wait for the financial resources. Let's go out to people and appeal to them that for protection of women, they should install a CCTV camera outside their home or shop or banks, ATMs, schools, etc., etc. My team said, sir, it is not possible. People will not listen to us. In those days, I was in charge of the two districts, Southwest District and West District, which had about 30 police stations. I wanted to go all out in all the 30 police stations, but seeing my team's reluctance, I said, let's try very small. Let's try this idea in one police station. So we chose one police station and we walked from street to street, door to door, corner to corner and mapped all vulnerable places for women, like shops, busy areas, banks, schools, jewelry shops, etc., etc., pubs, malls, restaurants, everything which we think was vulnerable, we mapped and then we went to people. We wanted to persuade them, we wanted to motivate them, we wanted to tell them, come with us, this is a joint responsibility, let's hang one camera outside your shop, outside your house, outside your establishment. Many of them refused bluntly. Some were silent in a subtle way, but there were few good souls who came forward and cooperated immediately. Who did not cooperate, then we made an emotional appeal to them that you have to do it for the women. You have to do it for our women because it's our joint moral responsibility. After this emotional appeal, they also cooperated. And in a span of 7 days, we could install 200 CCTV cameras in one area of police station. This was a small success, but I realized now we can replicate the same idea in all the 30 police stations. I called my team, I told them, we have achieved a very small success, so now we can replicate it, we can scale it up in all the 30 police stations. Again, there was some reluctance, some resistance, but then we started working. Again, we mapped all the vulnerable places, malls, pubs, restaurants, banks, ATMs, schools, shrines, etc., etc. We started meeting people. Again, we wanted to motivate them, persuade them. Some people refused, some people cooperated. Again, we made an emotional appeal, and those who were not cooperating, they again cooperated. And in next 15 days, we installed 5,140 CCTV cameras at zero cost because people were chipping in their money, people were coming forward to help us. After this success, I raised the target to 10,000 CCTV cameras. My team again resisted. I said, we can use the same strategy. What is the harm? So we again started working on the same thing. We used the same strategy, went from door to door, corner to corner, street to street, met all kinds of people, parents, priests, bankers, school teachers, everyone we met, and in next 15 days, we achieved 10,000 CCTV cameras at zero cost to us. Because people came forward, people said they realized that it is our joint moral responsibility. And then a very sensational case happened. in the area of Vikaspuri, there is a church. Some people at midnight vandalized the church, and it became a sensational news. International media immediately started saying minorities in India are not safe, and there was a lot of tension in the city. Fortunately, a few days before, my team had met the father of the church and requested him to install a few CCTV cameras outside the church. The father was a good soul. He cooperated with us. And now we had some footage of the CCTV. We saw the footage, we got some important leads, and within no time, we arrested the accused. When we arrested the accused, we realized they were some disgruntled drunkards. And this case had no connection with any kind of communalism. Now, this was a big success. And at this point of time, I shared my success story with the Commissioner of Police. And I told him, sir, we have installed 10,000 CCTV cameras at zero cost with the help of public, and we have also detected this sensational case of attack on church. He had some disbelief in his eyes, but he realized my story was a true story. So he said, very good. So I said, now we should scale it up. We should replicate the same idea all over Delhi, in every police station. He said, you are motivated, your team is motivated, but other officers who are not working under your command, they may not be so motivated. I realized if I don't interject at this point of time, my idea is going to die and even my fire is going to die. So I immediately interjected and said, sir, my team and I will persuade other officers. We will motivate them, we will lead them, we will educate them. You please give me the complete responsibility of this project for the entire day. Seeing my commitment, he said, okay, go ahead. But now, the task was pretty difficult because I was supposed to lead those officers who were not working under my command. Why would they listen to me? Why would they follow me? Why would they buy my idea? So, to win their confidence and trust, I did two things. One, I realized they were pretty junior to me in the rank because they were district commissioners of police, DCPs, and I was the joint commissioner. So to be friends with them, I forgot my rank. I became friendly with them. I walked with them from street to street, corner to corner, and thus we created a strong sense of belongingness and togetherness. Two, we shared our success stories with them and we told them when, with the help of CCTV, we can have so many successes. Similarly, you can also have so many successes. So these two things worked and we started working together from street to street, persuading people and telling them, let's do it for a greater cause in life. So we started installing CCTV cameras, and in the meantime, another sensational case happened in East Delhi. And East Delhi was not my area. There was a homeless woman, poor woman. She was sleeping on footpath with her small baby. And at midnight, somebody came and stole her baby, and she did not realize it because she was in deep sleep. After some time, she woke up and she started crying and howling. We rushed to the spot, we assured her, and we started looking for some clues. No clue was coming through. A little ahead of the scene of crime, there was a small CCTV camera. We saw the footage and we got some important leads, and within no time, we arrested the accused, recovered the baby, restored the baby to her. This case immediately sent a very clear message to all those officers who were not directly working under my command that CCTV is in their professional interest. And this message made us a very strong, robust team with a strong purpose of life and with a strong fire in our belly. And then as a one team, we started working in the entire city, in entire Delhi. And we worked for 1.5 years together. And you will be amazed to know after 1.5 years, we could install, with the help of public, 220,000 CCTV cameras in this city at zero cost. This story is close to my heart for 3 reasons. This story gave me my fire back, and in turn, my fire has given me 3 things. 1, my fire gave me an opportunity to do my utmost duty, which is protection of women. 2, my fire gave me another wonderful opportunity to connect to my entire team and inspire them for a greater cause in life, which is women protection. And thirdly, my fire gave me a beautiful bridge to connect with common people and work with them shoulder to shoulder again for a greater cause, which is women protection. My friends, my very young friends, if you want to shine like sun, if you want to shine like sun, if you want to shine like sun, keep your fire and burn like sun. Keep your fire and burn like sun. Keep your fire and burn like sun.